the art of fluent English. Tips and techniques that I'm gonna describe in this video step by step to improve your speaking skill much like a native, much faster, and give you the better version of yourself. So focus each and every point that I'm gonna talk about in this video. So keep watching video till the end so that you can get all the idea. Before talk about the step-by-step process to improve your fluency to the next level, first let's talk about why to improve fluency is needed. Why this is a very much important point to improve your speaking skill, right? If you prepare for a job interview or a one-on-one conversation about some specific topics, or you're on the stage to give some lectures to part of your students or many people you are talking about something else, or you are waiting for someone to give some specific idea, your views, your thoughts to that another person. So each and every field, each and every step, this kind of process, their speaking skill with fluency is equally important, because if you're not fluent, then people will not be able to understand what you're saying, what you exactly want to mean to them, right? So improve your fluency is the first priority. So let's first talk about your niche. Niche. Okay, let's Google it.
Niche.
The first step is to understand your goal. Why I need to improve my pronunciation and fluency over any other methods. There are lots of methods to improve your speaking ability. You have to focus on listening, you have to focus on vocabulary skills, you have to focus on your basic grammar skill to improve to speak English much powerfully. But before that, first of all, you have to focus on your fluency as well. Why? The reason is there's maybe some specific goal to you. It can be crack a job interview, it can be taking part in a group discussion, or it can be taking part in a competition of English speaking round kind of debate or anything. In every cases, you need to be fluent, because if you're not fluent, then you are just without any weapons, you are just fighting with someone else, right? So fluency is the first thing to speak English much powerfully, even like a native. That's the goal. The next key point about this is the build a strong foundation. To improve your fluency, you need to follow some specific things. And for that, you need to boost your basic foundation of English. It's not just reading the grammar books for a long time, rather focusing on specific chapters, specific things on grammar. Now, for example, if I talk about vocabulary, which is very, very important to improve your pronunciation, English pronunciation, stop of words, and fluency, because if you don't know the word itself, then you cannot speak well. You cannot speak fluently. If you want to speak fluently, so you need to have a lot of words in your mind during speaking. To improve your speaking and improve your vocabulary stock of word, you can follow some online resources. One resources that I'm gonna talk about in this video is vocabulary.com. You can visit that site. It's a beautiful site. Lots of stock of words is present in that site. You can practice the word of the day, or there are many methods to learn about vocabulary. There are multiple choice questions types is also present there. So you can practice it every day, anytime, anywhere. It's free of cost, and it's I think the most popular one. Our step number 3 is expand your vocabulary. Now, visiting this kind of websites and just collecting some words from newspaper or anything else, you can have the basic idea about vocabulary, but if you do a more than the basic one. So what you need to do is to enhance your vocabulary skills. So for that, you can take help from TV shows or watching movies. Yeah, it can be like watching any videos from YouTube, also anything from Take English TV or any other videos. So what actually happens when you follow some TV shows or movies or any YouTube videos, you may find some new kinds of words that are useful and that are used in everyday conversation, and that are most importantly, that is it may got some kind of word that's not you have heard before, or it is very, very important nowadays, because every day, every month, the using of specific word become a trend, right? So you can get those words easily if you are keep in touch with these updated TV shows or any kind of podcast of there or YouTube videos or any movies. All right. The next key point is improve your listening skill. Yes, improve your active listening. That is also a part of boost your fluency. How listening skill can help to boost your fluency or your fluency level, right? Because there are lots of levels like A1, A2, B1, B2, like from the basic level to intermediate and then upper intermediate and advanced level. So those levels are based on some fluency level also. To improve that fluency, you have to build confidence on yourself, and then confidence will come from active listening. The more you listen, the more number of words will be in your brain, and you can just make a flow of them, those words, during conversation effectively, even like a native. Maybe you're not from a native speaking country, but it doesn't matter. If you're going through some active listening every day, every single day, then your speaking style will be different, right? You'll be more natural, right? And your speaking style will be changed eventually. To improve your listening skill, you can follow any English podcast in Think English TV. Also, we have some podcasts out there you can follow one by one, right? Now, the ultimate process that you need to follow, that is practice speaking. Besides your active listening, besides vocabulary, right, reading or any kind of exercise that we're doing to improve your speaking ability, also you need to speak, because after all the end result will begin with speaking. Because if you're not practicing speaking, then it just becomes it will become a nightmare for you, right? I mean, you're preparing all the things, but at the end, you don't enter the battle. So it sends nothing, right? So you have to speak, you have to try to speak English. Even at the beginning, you may make some mistakes, some grammar mistakes, some vocabulary mistakes, some maybe your accent is not proper, right? All the words are just placing together without any specific meaning. At the very beginning, this kind of problem may happen with you. Most of the students facing this kind of issue, you are not alone. So welcome to your speaking round 1 and start from today. Don't wait for the next day. You may think about it like, first I have to improve my grammar, then I have to improve my vocabulary, and then I will speak. Then you will never gonna begin your speaking. Start from today and make the mistake, and day to day, you will improve it. Trust me, you will improve your speaking if you start from today. Our next key point is improve your fluency by reading. Now, reading can help you also to improve your fluency just by, for example, if you're following a specific newspaper every single day, so you can get some specific word. Now, what you need to do, you may not know the pronunciation at the first. For that, to get the actual pronunciation, you will search for those words in internet or any kind of websites where there's a pronunciation for the sentence. And then you can get the corresponding examples for those specific words, and you can try to use them in your daily conversation if that becomes easier for you, right? So in this way, you can also take help from the internet and the newspaper to improve your reading and also hence improve your pronunciation, and then it can help you to build your fluency, right? To improve your fluency. These are the points that I have discussed in my videos are the most popular techniques to improve your fluency to the next level and get the better version of yourself to speak English much powerfully, even like a native. If you got some values from this video, then thumbs up the video and share with your friends so that also they can get benefited from this. And I will be right back with some excited topics of my next video, and keep posting. I will in my community tab some questions of the day where you will get some idea also about vocabulary, about sentence making, about pronunciation, everything, right? And about that, if you have any question, you can comment me on the comment section below. Till then, stay tuned with Think English TV. Keep watching all the videos. Peace.